Welcome back everybody to the channel. My name is Dylan. For those that are new here, I cover all things cryptocurrency, and today we're going to be talking about the SHIBA token and its new update on its website. So if this interests you and you want to not miss on any important details, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss on any important information. But let's jump right in. All right, let's jump right in. We do see that the SHIBA token is currently trading at $0.0000734. We see it's up 2%, almost 3% today. Its volume is currently at around $508 million. It's down 38%, so not much trading volume today. But we do see that there is a slight increase in the price here as Bitcoin is still trailing sideways. But what I do want to actually more note on right here is if we look back on the holders, and if you don't know what website I'm using CoinMarketCap, and it's a very important website if you want to do some more research on holders or just a market data for certain coins. You can take a look here. It's a very huge database. But if we look on holders and we scroll down, we actually, let's move this a little bit more so you can see. So we have almost 550,000 new holders here, and we have new addresses that are being created every day. And so we do see this steady increase in the amount of people that are invested in the SHIBA token. So this is great to see as well. Starting from June 19th, where we had 530, up around 20,000 new addresses here. So that's awesome to see. And I think the reason is because of this new update for the platform, for the SHIBA token website. We did see in the last 24 hours, we've had 14,000 active addresses here. So let's jump into the price real quick to see what exactly is going on with SHIBA. All right, and as you can see, we have been stuck in this descending channel. So we've been between these two yellow lines, and apart from that, we've also been bouncing between these two major blue lines or blue boxes of support and resistance right here, acting as really good support. But we have been recently in the last couple of weeks bouncing below this area to actually reach this bottom part of this descending channel of these two yellow lines. But we've been bouncing between this channel, kind of just slowly making higher lows or lower lows and lower highs. And it is just a matter of time before we actually do either break to the upside and retest this area of resistance, or break down here and retest this lower area of support, kind of completing this channel like this. Either way, we're going to be making a big move very, very soon, because we do also see that our volume is actually getting very low too. It's getting very small. But if we do look on the RSI, we are still technically in an uptrend because it is above my white line right here. So we are still in a continual uptrend. Just a matter of time before we make the next big move, either to the upside to test this upper area resistance, or the downside to test this lower area resistance, which is very confluent with this lower blue box here, which has been previous resistance here before. It could potentially act as the next support if we do manage to break down. But if we break up, our next area of resistance would be this white line right here at the 8 level, the 0.000008 level, or right here at 8.8, and then the next one would be at 9.3. But ultimately, we have not tested this 0.00001 level in a very long time here, in about a week or two. So we could also ultimately just trade up there as well. So we are just trading within this channel. Only a matter of time before Bitcoin makes its next big move in order for us to either come down and retest, or retest this neckline and potentially create a huge W pattern here, just launching SHIBA token up to the moon. But it is all dependent on Bitcoin and also some more fundamental news. I know that the update for the SHIBA website is looking actually pretty good, and we're going to go over that right now. Let's take a look at it. But before we take a look at that, let's just look at our moving averages, as they actually are very, very close to the price action right now. We are just bouncing between all three of these moving averages, trying to stay above this blue box, and it is very critical that we do stay above this blue box. If not, we are going to be trending downward, and it actually does look like we're making some sort of either a bear flag or an ascending, broadening, or ascending wedge. So if we draw this trend line right here from the low right here, we are looking like we're making a rising wedge here, where the ultimate price target of a rising wedge is a bearish pattern. So it might come back down here to the bottom of the wedge, right below this blue box, and that could also spell some trouble for us. or it can come back up here and retest this area. And the way we do that would be measuring the top to the bottom like that, and then putting it right here, and that would ultimately exactly hit this price target of the top of this resistance of the channel. But we're going to be keeping a close eye on that on this channel, so don't forget to like and subscribe. But let's look at the new updated website for the SHIBA token. All right, so we're here. We do see that we have an update on the wolf paper, and if you don't know what the wolf paper is, it is just a rename of the white paper, and the white paper basically is the backbone of a certain token or coin. It shows and it lists all the reasons why the token or coin exists, what it plans to do, and basically just a game plan of the total tokenomics. And we have an updated version 2 of this wallpaper that just came out, so we're going to be looking at that as well. I'll probably do a separate video, more of in-depth reading through and what does each exact thing mean on the white paper or the wolf paper 2.0. But let's keep looking down here. We do have just a brief explanation on the project and the ecosystem and how they gave away that 50% to Vitalik's cold wallet, but we all know what happened after that. And if we look down here, we do have some nice graphics of the SHIBA token and where to buy it and where to buy Leash as well, which is this kind of its counterpart. It says here, originally set to be a rebase token, but when we removed the rebase and unleashed its full potential with a total supply of only 107,000 tokens. So as a finite supply compared to SHIB, which had trillions of tokens. So Leash is a second token incentivized on ShibaSwap and will offer lucrative rewards for holders, providing its liquidity. And I'm betting they are more in depth with that in the wolf paper, but we'll take a look at that soon. And we do have here Bone. I forgot to mention Bone here, which is that incentive for holding in liquidity pools for ShibaSwap. So it says, takes the power of DeFi to the next level. Bone will be the newest token in our ecosystem. Information regarding the acquisition of Bone, its tokenomics, and incentives can be found in our wolf paper. We'll look at that. And right here, we do have just a nice update. Before the page did look kind of bare bones, if you remember being on there reading the wolf paper, but now I'm glad that it's looking way more professional. Even the SafeMoon website did look better than the previous SHIBA token website, but now this looks way better. And it says how to buy Leash and SHIB, both of the tokens, right? And a quick start guide using opening a MetaMask wallet, all that stuff. So if you want to take a look at that, just go on to shibatoken.com. But this is what it's the main important part of this new update is the update of the ShibaSwap and the audit. So it says here we can actually click on the audit report and take a look of how it's going. Right now it's onboarding, meaning that they're still in the process of doing it. But it says Shiba, Leash, and Bone come together to create ShibaSwap, the next evolution in DeFi platforms. ShibaSwap gives users the ability to dig, provide liquidity, and bury, which is their way of saying staking your tokens. So just leaving them on ShibaSwap as liquidity for incentives like interest, getting interest in Bone and stuff like that. And swap tokens to gain wolf returns through our sophisticated, innovative, passive income reward system. Our platform also allows the Shiba Army to access upcoming NFTs and additional tools such as a portfolio tracker and navigating the crypto world simple and intuitive. So that's pretty dope. And we do see a small picture of how it would work. This is also not really an update though, because this is what they were showing beforehand, if you remember from the old website. So this is not a new picture, but we do have that they are promoting that it is being audited by the CertTech audit group. And we'll click on the report in a bit, but let's keep scrolling. And this is more of an update on their art pieces and how they're connecting it to, I'm guessing, their NFT platform. So we are proud to support Ingenuity in all its forms with the Shiba Inu Incubator. The Shiba Army is made up of talented individuals who are united to build something remarkable. And we support this by cultivating the environment, which encourages creativity and growth. Yada, yada, yada. So through the power of the Shiba Inu Incubator, we help holders find the tools they need to bring their aspirations and unique perspectives to life. This is just another way to encourage others to step outside their incentive, preconceived limits and regulations. Okay, so I mean, I guess it's just a bunch of art, you know. I mean, I'm guessing they might just make this into an NFT, the NFT portion of it, but I don't really know just yet. I mean, you can't click on this Shiba Inu Incubator. but I guess this has to do with maybe linking it to the NFT. And then we have the rescue thing, which kind of a lot of just tokens do. You know, they have a rescue aspect of having a purpose behind maybe holding. In this case, helping SHIBA INUs, but you know, not very interesting for the website right now. And then they have the community where you can see everybody talked about SHIBA token, you know, on Reddit, Discord, Telegram, Twitter, and all that stuff. But you know, it's a nice revamp of the website, I have to admit. But now let's just jump into the wolf paper and kind of see what's new about it. Oh, and just a quick update here. This is also the CertTech audit themselves for the ShibaSwap. Right now we do see that it is onboarding, right? And then we do have a market cap stats, ShibaSwap, but nothing much updated just yet. If you want, you can click on it for yourself, but it just says here, stay tuned, as it is underway and in progress. But at least they did have that nice update to the website. But let's take a look at the wolf paper. Okay, so after a quick look through the SHIBA wolf paper 2.0, I'm going to be pointing out some differences I see between the new one and the old one. Well, right off the bat, this is the old one right here, and it goes down to around page 22. So the new one does have 28 pages, so there's 6 pages of new information here, and it kind of just goes over a little bit more in detail of the ecosystem, about how the development team is working on expanding the project more and to be more in depth about it. So that kind of overlays the area. So I'm going to be making a separate video on just the differences of that. So be on the lookout for that in the next coming days or so. But other than that, it kind of just goes more in detail about the liquidity stake event that's happening for 2 weeks. If we look right here for ShibaSwap, once it does premiere, it says to get ShibaSwap off on the right pod, we were having a 2-week liquidity event. During these 14 days, 1,000 bone burp block will be minted for allocation pool user returns. After this, the rate will be reduced over time with a decreasing algorithm. And during the liquidity event, the 1,000 bone will be distributed to allocating farming pools through Dig. Additionally, it will be minted and distributed to buried pools. And you also can bring your liquidity for selected pairs from Uniswap or SushiSwap to receive part of the bone returns. So we just see here, it looks like it's starting near July of 2021 here, the beginning of the liquidity event, where they're going to be putting a bunch of bone in to the SushiSwap ecosystem. So it looks like anytime soon they might actually be releasing SushiSwap. So this is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, so let's zoom in a little bit. As you can see right here, it does look like it's starting off anytime now from July to August, and we do see that it is decreasing all the way here till next year, January to February, and then it starts to level off the amount of bone into ShibaSwap for liquidity. So that's pretty cool to see. Like I said, again, I'm going to be going over this more in detail in another video, but we do see that ShibaSwap is actually looking like it could be completed anytime soon, and we're seeing this nice update of the website as well. So I'm going to be updating you on this channel, so don't forget to like and subscribe. But that is it for this video. Peace out.